Hello everyone, happy Monday, magical Monday. Today is pretty magical, or whatever day that you are watching this. So for today is June 29th, so Mercury goes into retrograde. We have a full moon. The Schumann's has just been wonky. Bless you. Rosie's already helping us to release back here. Yeah, we just had, it was 6/26/26, so they were saying how powerful that was because it's the same forwards and backwards. And there's other things. The energy has just been tremendous. I know, and I feel like I say that almost every month, but yeah, we've had a lot of really intense energies here lately. And I know it's been kind of intense lately. I've been talking a lot about all the things that have been coming up, all of the intensity, all the, all those things that have been triggering. And just the other day, it felt like that whole big thing was brewing, and then something popped. And so for me, anyways, I'm feeling a lot better, feeling a lot happier, not so heavy, not so overwhelmed, not so intense. So hopefully that will translate to a lot of you, or to everyone. I know with this full moon, I could tell you all the astrology stuff and probably not get it all right, but essentially, because of where the full moon is, the sun is, and we're kind of in the middle of the year, right? Or past, a little past. I mean, we just had the summer solstice. We had just had the summer solstice, so that was a lot of intense energy. But we're coming into this time, and I think all of this intensity, all of these triggers that we've been experiencing is because we're being asked, what are we holding on to that's not serving us? Where do we have an imbalance of what's going on internally and what's going on externally? Are we keeping our balance? Or is there something we're doing externally that is not working for us internally? Or vice versa. So all those triggers that have been coming up for you, what's working, what's not working for you? Is the trigger just like you need a little fine-tuning on something, and that's just that irritation or that little like poke that doesn't feel so comfortable? Is this a big thing? Is what's going on, what's happening, may have served you at one time, absolutely, but maybe it's not serving you in the moment. Rosie, please go lay down. Oh, and here comes Kitty Cat. So think about it. What is it for you? What's been happening? What are those triggers? Or is someone triggering you? So one of my little pieces was that I had to come with terms that I trigger people. So if I trigger you, good. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like the way that the full moon and Mercury in retrograde and everything else triggers us. It shows us those things that aren't working for us. And I don't mean it in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, because I'm a healer, that's how I describe myself, as a healer. Then you get Virgo in there, Gen X, all these other things that I put into my charts in my life. It means triggering people and being okay with that. I had somebody not too long ago say, she was complaining about how people kept coming to her with all of their problems. And so my first question to her was, do you consider yourself a problem solver? And she said, well, yeah. Well, guess why everybody's coming to you with their problems? Because they know that you can solve them. So healer, we got to find those triggers, see what's underneath everything, right, to help heal. So, plus, again, Virgo. And I will tell you, if I ever say something that triggers you, there are really... Yeah, you're moving the camera. Come here. Ooh, I really don't mean to a lot of times. There are a lot of times people get upset with me and I'm like, what? What did I say? And they're like, well, you said blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, well, I wasn't directing it at you. It was just something I felt like I needed to say. So if I'm ever like kind of poking at you a little bit, I will almost always say, what if? What's another way we can think about that? How about this? And again, it's coming from a loving place. I will never say anything to trigger someone out of malice. Sometimes I might not say things so sweetly because after a while it's like, hey, let's change this, let's fix this. So, just so you know, if I've ever triggered you, good. But let's look at it. Okay? And again, it wasn't out of malice, it wasn't out of meanness, it was just because I love you so much. And I see it, and I wanted you to let that go. Okay, so when they say, be aware of what you say, how you say things, that's one of those things. So, I forget what I've been saying lately. Oh, I'm not saying I'm busy anymore. I'm saying I'm being productive. Because we can be busy, right? We can sit on our computers and our phones and scroll and do all kinds of things, which is busy, but it's not productive. So, just a little thing I'm trying to switch in my life. Alright, so, what I would like to do, because a lot of people have been so triggered lately, excuse me, and because we've had so much stress going on, I'd really like to do a relaxation meditation today. So, I'm not going to talk too much more. But what I would like to do is those triggers and maybe those things, those things that are not working for you anymore. Those things that, like, why do I keep doing that? Why am I holding on to that relationship? Why am I holding on to that story? That's been a big thing too. Like those stories that are coming up and going, that's not right. That's not true. That's not. Why are we hanging on to that? So any of those things that you've noticed that are maybe coming up right now, let's put those in the stick. Breathe in and blow into it. Again, breathe in and blow into it. And one more time, breathe in, releasing, letting go of any of that old heavy stuff that's no longer working. Good. And so one of the things that I want you to think about is, with all this big energy, of course it's always up to you what you feel called to do, but be really mindful tonight about putting your crystals out, or making moon water, or doing any kind of ritual, just because we have such big energies. But maybe that's what you need, and that's what you want to help manifest. So just some things to think about. So right now we're just going to burn off all that old energy. Yes, how did she put that? And as we are doing that, instead of bringing something in, I love this, I was just listening to a reel, and she was talking about strengthening a characteristic, and I wish I could give her some credit, but I don't remember what the name of her page was, so, but yeah, so strengthening what's already inside of you, instead of bringing more of something else in. Let's just strengthen those pieces. Maybe it's confidence. Maybe it's being more loving. Maybe it's about saying no and setting boundaries, right? Because a lot of times that's where we get into these little funky places, because we set a boundary, or didn't set a boundary, or we stumbled all over them, or let somebody else stumble all over them. So, just some things to think about. Okay, so if you can, feel your feet on the floor, and let's drop into the body. Because the dogs are going to help us let go of some more stuff, right? Nope. Nope. Got those barks going. Especially Kai, he's got that big bark. He really helps. Okay, so just using that vibration of the bark, bringing your feelings or your thoughts down to your feet. Come on. Somebody go. Oh, you know what? Probably the mailman. One moment. They've been quiet all day. Okay. I think we're good. Nope. So, bringing your attention down to your feet. Rosie, no. Come on. Good girl. Okay. Hi. Did you want to say hi today? Yeah, sure. Allowing yourself to drop into your heart. And in this moment, remembering to give yourself permission to let go of anything that's not serving you. To put all that baggage down that we've been carrying. Whether it's ours, from this lifetime, another lifetime. It's ancestral. Maybe it's our ethnicity. Maybe it's our gender. Let's just put all of that stuff down. Just allowing ourselves to relax and release in this moment. Giving ourselves permission to turn off that fight or flight, to turn on rest and digest. If the mind chatters, bring it back down to the feet, your attention, that is. Because in this moment, nothing matters but this breath this heartbeat, this moment. Good. Good, good, good. And remember to allow yourself, with your breaths, that your inhale is shorter than your exhale. Exhale nice, long, deep. And if it helps, imagining, visualizing, breathing in love and light that's all around you on your inhale. Exhaling, releasing, letting go of anything that is not serving your highest good. Good. And just blowing it all out now. Nice deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. And now from the top of your head, feeling that warm, wonderful feeling of relaxation coming in and filling the muscles of your forehead and your brow down into your cheeks, relaxing, releasing, letting go more and more. Allowing that relaxation to come into your cheeks, your jaw, all the way down to your chin. If you're clenching your teeth, unclench them now. And allow your tongue to soften in your mouth. And in this moment, you just feel so peaceful. So peaceful, so relaxed, so tranquil, so serene. And allow those muscles of your neck and your throat to relax, to release, releasing any tension, any stress. And allowing that relaxation to come into your shoulders. And feel them fall away, the shoulders fall away from your ears. As you release the weight of the world off of your shoulders. Taking another nice deep breath. Exhaling, releasing, letting go more and more. And that relaxation now flows from your shoulders to your elbows, softening, releasing, letting it all go. From your elbows to your wrists, filling your hands and flowing through each and every finger now. Feeling the calm, the peace. And allowing that warm, wonderful feeling of relaxation to flow into the muscles of your chest and your back. And letting it flow down, 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 all the way through the middle back, the lower back, filling your abdomen. So relaxed, so serene, that only the surface beneath you is supporting you, whether that is a chair or the floor, wherever you're at. Just allowing yourself to sink into it just a little bit more. Good. And feeling that switch flip from all the stress and the anxiety, that fight or flight flips to rest and digest. Feeling your body sink into the peace and the relaxation even more. Allowing yourself to release any feelings that are not of rest or not of peace. Just breathing them out far, far away. And now that relaxation flows into your hips, releasing your legs. And it flows now into all the muscles, large and small, of your upper thighs. Flowing into your knees, softening, releasing, letting go. And flowing into the muscles of your calves and your shins, into your ankles, into your feet, so that your whole body now is completely relaxed, completely serene, so full of peace and joy and love in this moment. Good. And now as you scan your body, see if there's any tension anywhere still. And as you do, just take note of those places and spaces. So as you imagine or visualize a beautiful light over the top of your head, and you can choose the color or colors of this light, and know that this light is connected to the light above and all around. And in a moment when we bring it into our body, we can bring it into those spaces and places that feel a little stuck. Maybe there's a little heaviness. So just start bringing it into the top of your head now. And allowing it to surround your brain, healing it, filling it, healing old stories, healing old hurts, old wounds, transforming them, transmuting them, always holding on to the knowledge and the wisdom, but letting go of the trauma, the drama, and all of that hurt. Good. And then allow it to fill all of those beautiful muscles and cells of your body. Allowing every cell of your body to be happy and well. Down your throat and your neck, over your shoulders, and into your heart. And here it surrounds it, fills it, and helps to heal your heart. Healing those heartaches, healing those heartbreaks, healing your heart. Good. Just letting go of all of those old wounds, those old stories. Whew. And then, with every heartbeat, allow that beautiful love and light to flow to every part of your body. Paying special attentions to those places that maybe feel a little ouchy, feel a little stiff. Feel a little stuck. Exhaling all of that heaviness. Allow it to transmute to love and light. And as you glow beautifully in this light, allow those strengths, the things, the characteristics that you want to bring, more focus to, that you want to strengthen. And allow this beautiful love and light to help strengthen those as well. To help them grow. To help you have more love, more peace, more joy in your life. Because that's really what we're looking for, right? Or at least some of us, most of us, I would hope. Ooh. Very nice. I can't remember if I said this last week. But I heard a saying that said, we don't know how much longer we have. We don't know how much life we've been given. So why wait until tomorrow to fill your life with joy in the things that you want? Why not let go of the things that we don't want, that don't bring us happiness? And I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not saying leave your partner in this moment. But are there some adjustments that you can make? That can help you. Because remember, no matter where you go, there you always are. So, strengthening the characteristics that are already inside of you. Allowing that beautiful heart to glow, to heal. And giving yourself permission within reason, of course. All in balance, right? But bringing in more of what makes you happy, what makes you joyous. That brings you peace. So, with that, stay here as long as you need to. And listen to this piece as much as you need to bring in that relaxation, that peace. Especially if you're feeling stressed. All right, my friends. So much love, so much joy, so much gratitude. And we will see you next week, if not before. Yes, I will be here on Monday. All right, much love.